lights on. PTCI Channel 2 welcomes you to our coverage of Guymon Lady Tigers soccer. We are ready for the start of the game between the DelCity Lady Eagles and your Lady Tigers. On the mound, Megan Beller. First pitch is a ball. Megan comes into this game 6-4 record with 1 save. She's pitched 52 2/3 innings so far this year. Second pitch is a strike, evens up the account at 1-1. In that 52 2/3 inning, she's faced 247 batters. She's only walked 23 of them, struck out 63. Ball hit foul down the first base line. That'll make the count 1-2. She's only allowed 32 hits and 23 runs scored against her. She averages 6 strikeouts a game, and her opponents have a batting average of 142. That's a ball, so we're back to an even count at 2-2. Sarah Fowler, number 41, the leadoff hitter for the Lady Eagles. And Megan got her standing still there, so for out number 1. And it's a strikeout. Now up for DelCity, Cambria Yates. She's the catcher. First pitch, a strike. That one high, so 1-1. Here's the windup and the pitch. Still a little high. That'll make the count 2-1. Megan, an intimidating figure out there at 6 foot tall. There's the pitch. And there's strike number 2. The count at 2-2 again. There's the pitch. That one a bit outside. Home fans protesting that call, but nevertheless, we have a full count at 3-2. Ball fouled down the first base line. Yates stays in it with that. Here's the pitch. Hit straight right over the glove of Megan Beller. Shortstop picks it up, but can't make the throw in time. So Yates is on base. That was Alexis Bishop, shortstop. Catcher for Guymon is number 1, Alex Curtis. First pitch is a strike. At first base is number 10, Annalisa Gonzalez. There's a throw to second. She get her on the tag, and she got her. Throw was a bit high, but it was to the runner's side on second base. Bishop grabbed it up high, brought it right to the runner right in front of her for out number 2. Just a great play. So now at the plate, number 8, Brianna Lindsay, and she fouls the first pitch straight back. I'm sorry, that makes the count 1-1, and that's strike number 3. So 1, 2, 3. The Lady Eagles go down. Next up, the Guymon Lady Tigers. First at bat will be number 9, the third baseman, Elizabeth Connor. Then number 14, Arrington Johnson, the left fielder. And then number 5, Alexis Bishop, the shortstop. And we're ready for the bottom half of the first inning. Elizabeth Connor leading off for the Tigers. First pitch inside, so it'll be ball 1. That pitch a little low, so that'll be ball 2. Sarah Fowler, the pitcher for DelCity, was also the leadoff batter. There's the pitch. There's strike number 1. 2-1 count. There's the pitch. Fouled off. So the count now 2-2 to Connor. Pitch from Fowler, fouled up high, back over the fence. And the count stays at 2-2. That pitch is high, so we've got a full count now at 3-2. Pitch, it's low. That'll be a base walk there. So the Lady Tigers with leadoff batter on. Now up number 14, the left fielder, Arrington Johnson. He'll square to bunt. That's going to be caught for out number 1. Connor back safely at first. So number 5, Alexis Bishop, the shortstop, up now. 1 out and a runner on first base. First pitch is low. It'll be ball 1. Bishop hitting .316 on the season. There's strike number 1 as she went for 1 high in the zone. Bishop leads the team with 9 RBIs. There's strike number 2. So 1-2 the count to Bishop. She hits that one solidly towards third base, but it's going to be foul. She definitely got around on that one. So the count will stay 1-2. Here's the pitch. It's high. That'll make it 2-2. There's a pitch, and she got her swinging on that one. Ball was just underneath, so that's going to be out number 2 for the Lady Tigers. Now up to bat, the second baseman, number 2, Maggie Landis. First pitch is a strike. Connor's still over there at first base. Here's a pitch, it's high. So 1-1 the count. That pitch is high and outside, so that's going to be ball 2. 2-1 the count. That one a bit inside. Runner caught in between first and second, and she's going to make it to second safely, though. Connor led off and was a little hesitant on that, but able to make it to second safely. So, 3-1 count, and a runner in scoring position now. Ball fouled off, hits the backstop. So that'll make it a full count at 3-2. That one's high. And so, second walk. Second walk of the game. Now we've got runners on first and second. And coming up, number 13, the pitcher, Megan Beller.
Go, Megan!
Beller hitting .517 on the season. Strike number 1. That was a big swing. Beller leading the team with 5 doubles, 2 triples. Got 15 hits on the season. Their slugging percentage is an amazing .931. And that's going to be ball 1, so that's going to be a 1-1 count. There's the pitch, hit high, and it's going to be out of play, so it's going to be 1-2. So once again, 1-2 the count to Beller. 2 outs. That one hung her up on the inside corner low. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 left on base. In the bottom of the first inning, we're still tied at 0. And we're ready for the start of the top of the second inning. Up first for DelCity, number 20, Mariah Thibodeau. Here's the first pitch. It's strike 1.
Good job, Megan! Yes, Megan!
Ooh, and hit her with the second pitch. So Thibodeau take that first base. I'm going to guess by the way she threw the bat down there that didn't feel very good. She'll walk it off a little bit there. Looks like she's ready to go. Up next for the Lady Eagles, number 9, Audrey Negrete. Here's the pitch, bunted down the first base, but hops out into foul territory pretty quickly, so 0-1 the count. pitch from Beller, strike.
Good job, Megan.
That'll be 0-2 the count now. Here's the pitch from Beller, a little bit high. So it'll be ball one, 1-2 the count. Here's the pitch, and that one just a bit outside as well. So 2-2 now the count. And got her swinging that time for out number one. That's Beller's third strikeout of the contest so far. You can go through all the fielding positions earlier. Over at third base, number 9, Elizabeth Connor. At shortstop, number 5, Alexis Bishop. Second base, number 2, Maggie Landis. At first base, number 10, Annalisa Gonzalez. There's the first pitch inside. Throw to second. Is it in time? No, she's safe. Good throw.
Good job, Alex.
Right over the top of the base, right where her hand was, but the base runner just able to get there in time. So 1-0 the count. There's strike one. Haverty Mikowski. Now it's 2-1 with that ball. Here's the pitch, a bit high. Well, that'll make it 3-1. Mentioned the infield, outfield. Number 14, Arrington Johnson is the left fielder. The center fielder is number 12, Joe Quintero. That one fouled back. That's going to give us a full count at 3-2.
Good job, Megan.
And over in right field is number 3, Avery Curtis. Of course, we mentioned number 13, Megan Beller on the mound, and her catcher is number 1, Alex Curtis. So full count. Here's the payoff pitch, and she got her swinging. So out number 2, and her 4th strikeout of the game. Here's a pitch inside and got her swinging. 0-1 the count. Jody Wilson batting now. That one a bit high and outside. So 1-1 now the count. There's a pitch. Hit just blooped over the shortstop's head. She'll head for home. Throw's not going to be in time, and DelCity strikes first as Thibodeau crosses the home plate. So Jody Wilson with a bloop hit just between the over the heads and between the third base and shortstop. Number 32, Jeliana Castillo up to bat now. There's strike one. One and one the count. That one way outside. So 2-1 the count. Good job by Curtis there to get outside and get that one. A bit high. Throw to first, trying to get her. Not in time. So 3-1 the count now to Castillo. 2 outs. Runner on first.
Good job, Megan.
And she got her for strike number 2. Throw to first just to check the runner there again. This will be the payoff pitch for Beller. And batter barely got the bat around, able to foul it off to stay alive.
Her last name.
There's the pitch. And they'll say that's a walk. So that'll move Wilson over to second as Castillo takes first.
This next one.
Now on number 24, Mache Sneap. She'll turn to bunt, and it goes foul. So that'll be strike 1. That one barely rolled foul there. That could have been trouble. That would have loaded the bases up because I don't think Curtis could have got that to that one in time. There's a strike. So the count now 0-2 to Sneap. 2 outs, 2 runners on. That one fouled off the backstop. The count stays. No, that'll be the 3rd strike because they're calling that a bunt swing. So in that 2nd inning, top of the 2nd, 2 hits. 2 hits, 1 run, and no errors. DelCity leads Guymon 1-0. Corrected an error they made. So Beller back out there on the mound and Sneed back in the batter's box. 0-2 count, still 2 outs. And there's strike 3, so she got her standing there anyway. So all 3 outs in that inning coming off of strikeouts from Beller. But DelCity did score 1 run and got 2 hits, but left 2 on base to take a 1-0 lead over Guymon.
Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe.
And we're ready for the bottom half of the 2nd inning. Leading off for the Lady Tigers, number 12, the center fielder, Joe Quintero. First pitch is a strike. Second pitch is going to be low. 1-1 now the count. There's the pitch. Quintero hits it towards left center and makes the easy play there for out number 1. So the catcher number 1, Alex Curtis, up to bat now.
Next.
Curtis really struggling at the plate this year. Strike 1. That one popped foul. So 0-2 count to Curtis. Curtis getting instructions from her coach. She steps back in. That'll low and inside. That's 1-2 the count. That one inside. Ball on the ground, though, dropped on the third strike. And she beats out the throw, so she's safe at first base. She'll take off her second as the ball is loose that way. And she's in safely. So what looked to be a out number 2 for the Tigers turns into a base runner in scoring position. Do have an injury on the field at first base. Okay, staying in the game. And it looks like she's going to be okay, staying in the game. So just like that, the Lady Tigers have a runner in scoring position. The right fielder, number 3, Avery Curtis, up now. Curtis hits one straight up. It's a blooper. It's going to hit at the edge of the grass. That's going to put runners at the corners.
Let's go, Anna!
So now up the first baseman, number 10, Annalisa Gonzalez. Gonzalez hitting .355 on the season. We'll foul that one off down the third base side, out of play. So the count now 0-1. Runners at the corners. Only one out. Here's the pitch. Hit straight back to the pitcher, able to grab it. She's got the runner in the rundown. Ball through the third base's hand. She'll score. Runner safe at first as well. So we're tied up at 1 apiece. So back to the top of the order. Elizabeth Connor up now. Tied up at 1 apiece. And two runners in scoring position. On second and third, there's a ball hit high. It's going to hit right behind second. That's going to score at least one. It's going to score 2. And there, Connor is going to advance to third. She turns for home. And catcher able to grab the ball. So Connor all the way to third with that bloop hit. And scores 2 more runs.
Yes!
DelCity defense huddling out there to correct their mistakes. Their fielding in this inning has been very costly. Pitch. Harrington hit high and hits off the backstop fence. Catcher couldn't tell if she had a play or not there. So the count 0-1 to Arrington Johnson. Lady Tigers leading 3-1 now. There's a pitch. It's a high. That'll even the count out at 1 apiece.
Hey, let's go, AJ!
There's the pitch. That one's going to be low. So 2-1 the count. Johnson popped out on a bunt attempt in her first at bat. Johnson hitting .355 on the season. The team's home run leader with 2. That pitch high and outside, so 3-1 now the count.
Come on, AJ.
Just one out and a runner on third base, so the Lady Tigers definitely looking to add to their total here. Ball hit towards second base. It's going to land safely between the right fielder and center fielder. That's going to score a run. Arrington all the way to third base. She's going to turn for home, and she's going to score. And in the park, home run. And the Guymon Lady Tigers now lead 5-1. So Connor and Johnson, one right after the other, each batting in 2 runs.
And that's it.
Alexis Bishop up now. First pitch, a ball. Bishop struck out in her first at bat in the first inning. Hit solidly towards center field. And it's going to be caught for out number 2. Both outs in this inning have been solidly hit balls to center field. Number 2, Maggie Landis up now for the Lady Tigers. First pitch is high. Landis got left on base in the first inning after reaching on a walk. Pitch number 2 still high, so that's going to make the count 2-0. Here's the pitch. Hit solidly towards center field. Back to the fence. It hits inside the fence. She's going to reach second easily. So Landis in safely to second one. That one fell right at the fence. Center fielder, I think, thought possibly that one was going to go over, but it did stay in, but barely. Landis hitting .407 this year, so she's... That pitch inside to Beller. And a strike on the second pitch. Beller struck out in her first at bat. That was out number 3 in the first inning. Trying to avoid that happening to her 2 innings in a row. There's a solidly hit ball off the shortstop's glove. That'll bounce out to center field. Runner turns at third, and she's going to score. Beller at second on her way to third. She's going to get there standing up. Oh, that'll be an RBI for Beller. Landis, who already led the team with 17 runs scores another. So Joe Quintero, who led off this inning, is back up as the Lady Tigers have now batted around, leading 6-1. Pitch number 1 was a ball. Ball hit towards third base, bounds off. It's going to score Beller. Quintero running for second, and she's in safely. And Quintero, point guard on the basketball team, she's got some speed to her. In safely.
Let's go, Alex.
So Curtis back up. Really kind of got this one all started. First pitch of ball, she reached on that third strike when it bounded off the catcher's glove. That one hit just foul down the third base line. Thought that one was going to fall in between the third base and left fielder, but he was a little too far out ahead of that one. That'll even the count up at 1-1. Ball 2. That one was high.
Joe, what are you doing?
Oh, Joe gets caught up in a run. She'll get back to second base safely, though.
Oh my God.
So 2-1 the count. 2 outs. That one's high. So 3-1 the count. And that's a walk, so Curtis is on now. Runners on first and second. And now number 3, Avery Curtis, up to bat.
Go, Avery.
There's the first pitch. It's a strike right down the middle. That one was inside for ball 1. Avery turns her hip there. She probably gets hit. Gets a free base out of that one because it was inside pretty far. And right down the plate, strike 2. And hung her up watching for the 3rd out. So, after 2 innings of play, Guymon now leads 6-1. So back to the top of the lineup as we start the top of this 3rd inning. Sarah Fowler, the pitcher, up first, fouls it off the right field to the right field side. Count at 0-1. That one hit between second base and first base. That's going to be a base hit for Fowler there. And I looped it into right field. Short right field. So the Lady Eagles have their leadoff hitter on. Now up, Cambria Yates. Had the first hit of the game, but then was thrown out trying to steal second. First pitch is a strike right down the middle. He was thrown out. Just a great throw by Alex Curtis in that first inning. Bishop there to catch it and make the tag. That pitch, ball 1. A 1-1 the count. Curtis checking that runner at first base. Make sure Fowler doesn't get too big of a lead. That pitch outside for ball 2. There's strike 2 swinging. So 2-2 now the count. And batter hit. That'll be the second one today. Beller's hit. She's been fantastic out there. Other than that, though, gave up 3 hits. Only allowed 1 run, but she struck out 5. So a little bit of feast or famine, I guess you could say. First pitch, strike 1 to Brianna Lindsay. Lindsay was one of our strikeout victims in the first inning. DelCity trying to get back in this one after giving up 6 in that second inning. So 0-2 the count. There's the pitch, hit high towards first base, and just out of the reach of her glove. And Alyssa Gonzalez couldn't quite get that one. So 0-2 the count. There's the pitch. That one high for ball 1. Curtis with the quick throw back out to Beller. She was looking to first, but the runner was close enough. In danger of making an error on that throw. That's going to be ball 2, so 2-2 to Lindsay. Ball hit towards first base. She blocks it, steps on first for the out. Runners do advance to second and third. But that's out number 1. Mariah Thibodeau up now. Thibodeau scored the only run DelCity has so far earlier. That pitch inside for ball 1. Thibodeau was reached, and she was hit by a pitch and stole second, and then was batted in later on. There's a strike on the corner. So 1-1 the count, 1 out, 2 runners in scoring position for the Lady Eagles. That pitch high. So 2-1 the count. There's a strike. That are swinging at a low pitch. Low inside pitch. 2-2 the count. That pitch high. Full count, 3-2. 1 out, 2 runners in scoring position. This is the payoff pitch for Beller here. And she walks her, so Thibodeau reaches for the second straight at bat. So Audrey Negrete up earlier, the first baseman. Just glad to see she's okay after being injured earlier in the game. So 0-1 the count to her. She fouls off the first pitch. There's the pitch. Just inside for ball 1. 1-1 the count. There's strike number 2, so 1-2 now the count. There's the pitch hit towards second base. Throw to first for the out. 1 run scores. So 6-2 now the score as Sarah Fowler crossed the plate on that fielder's choice. So now runners at first and second. First pitch is a strike to Mikowski. That one hit high, hits off our press box area here. Mikowski turned like she was going to bunt and pull back. That was a ball, so 1-1 the count. 2 outs. 2 runners in scoring position. 6-2. Lady Tigers lead. That one outside, so that's going to make the count 2-2. Ball hit short to left field, and it's caught for the 3rd out. So the Lady Tigers give up 1, but after 2.5 innings, still lead 6-2. So to lead off this bottom of the 3rd inning, Annalisa Gonzalez. First pitch is low or outside for ball 1. That one hit towards the second baseman. Drops it though. And Gonzalez reaches on the error. The second baseman just couldn't field that one cleanly. So they'll bring the senior number 7 Shayla Eastland in to pinch run for Gonzalez. And back to the top of the order. The 3rd baseman Elizabeth Conrup turns to bunt, pulls out. It's ball 1. That one hit high towards third base. Third baseman lost it though. And it landed out of play, so it'll be strike 1, so 1-1 the count. That one hit solidly towards the shortstop. She loses it. Runner safe at first and second. Turns the bunt. Pitcher picks it up, throws to first for 1 out, but that'll advance both runners into scoring position. Alexis Bishop up, hits one solidly between center and right field. That's going to score at least 2 runs there. And it's now 9-2 in favor of the Lady Tigers. Solidly hit ball there by Bishop. Runner safe at second on the steal. That pitch was high, so count now 2-0 to Maggie Landis. Make that 3-0 with the high pitch. Hit high towards left field, the short, and it's going to hit foul. That'll be strike 1. Makes the count 3-1 with 1 out. Runner on second base. Already leading 9-2 and trying to add to that. There's a strike. So full count to Landis now. That one's high, so 2 runners now on. Megan Beller up now. Oh, foul backwards. Strike 1. Beller struck out in her first at bat. Hit safely in the second with an RBI single. Pass solidly hit ball towards left field, and it's going to be caught. That'll be out number 2. Joe Quintero up. Strike 1. 2 outs, 2 runners on. All hit towards the shortstop. She'll gather it, throw to first. It's over her head. That's going to score 1 run. As Bishop comes in. Landis moves to third. And Quintero is all the way at second. 10-2 now the lead for the Lady Tigers. First pitch is high to Alex Curtis. Alex reached in both of the bats, reached on an error, and then was walked. 2-0 now the count, as that one was in the dirt. Inside pitch. Fouled off, so 2-1 the count. There's a pitch way inside. That one was headed straight for Alex's ankle, but she got out of the way. And that one's outside, so Curtis is going to walk there. That'll load the bases for Avery Curtis. Avery scored back in the second inning, then struck out in the second inning. in her second at bat in the second inning, I should say. First pitch is a strike. That one hit. Bloops foul. So 1-1. There's a strike. And that's the third out. But not before the Lady Tigers add 3 more runs to take a 10-2 lead heading into the fourth. So we're ready for the start of the top of the fourth inning. Number 22, Jody Wilson. They'll lead off for the Lady Eagles. She'll foul the first pitch off to the right. 0-1 the count. That one hit towards the shortstop, just over her head.
Good job, Joe.
Into the grass for a single. So Wilson off with a leadoff hit. Jaliana Castillo up. That first pitch just outside the reach of Curtis. So the runner will advance to second. There's the pitch, that a wild outside. The runner will advance to third. That'll make the count to Castillo 2-0. Miller having a little trouble with her control. These first 3 pitches to Castillo have been way outside. Curtis able to bring that one in and hits the batter. That's her third one of the game.
Hey, let's go, Megan. You're all right.
So Lachey Sneap up to bat. Team will huddle on the pitcher's mound. Encourage their teammate. So Sneap up to bat. She struck out in her first at bat. And another batter hit. That's the 4th of the game now. And that will load the bases as well.
That one might be a little tough to walk off.
And there's going to be a pitching change. Out. Alexis Bishop is going to take the mound.
on Main Street, like if you get a turn to like come to my grandpa's on 12th Street. That one,
So Connor moves from third to short. Bishop moves from shortstop to pitcher. And Beller moves from pitcher over to third. There's the first pitch. It's a strike. Fowler, so that's 0-1. No outs, bases loaded. I'm leading 10-2. DelCity an opportunity to get back in this one. Strike two. Bishop's pitched just 17 innings this year. Opponent's batting average right at 202. That one low for ball one. That one hit short. Throw to first in time for the out, but a run does score. So Cambria Yates up. Hits that one into the Guymon dugout. There's strike one. 10-3 now the score. Guymon leading. There's the pitch. It's fouled off. So 0-2 now the count. Pitch hit solidly towards shortstop. The throw to first. Is it in time? It is for out number two. Another run does score for DelCity to tighten it up a little bit. 10-4. Anna Lindsay up now. First pitch inside for ball one. That one was high for ball two. There's strike one swinging to Lindsay. There's the pitch. That's right in there for strike two. There's the pitch, tipped off. The count stays 2-2. I just couldn't quite catch that one, or I think that would have been the third out. Pitch inside, full count. Ball hits solidly towards Beller. She grabs it, makes the throw to first in time for the third out. So, DelCity does some damage. 2 runs scored. But the Lady Tigers still lead the Lady Eagles 10-4 as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. So leading off the fourth inning, bottom of the fourth for the Lady Tigers. And Alyssa Gonzalez, she'll foul off the first pitch. He led off the third inning as well. She reached on an error, made it all the way to second on that error. Second pitch, a ball, 1-1 now the count. That one low and outside, so 2-1. Now the count. Three and one now. Ball four. A leadoff walk to start things off here in the bottom of the fourth. Back to the top of the lineup. Elizabeth Connor up now. 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs today as well. First pitch low and inside, so ball 1. That one high for ball 2. Connor hitting .548 on the season, leading the team in hits with 17. An on-base percentage of .641. That one falls harmlessly foul. Hits against the backstop. So 2-1 the count. All hit right to the shortstop. Throw to second for the out. Throw to first, not in time. So 1 out. Next up, the left fielder, Arrington Johnson. Oh, hit high. Third baseman and pitcher both there. Foul territory. Made throw to first. Runner did get back in time. Connor did make it back. So 2 outs. As Alexis Bishop steps to the plate. First pitch, ball 1. There, ball hits solidly between left field and center. Can they get there in time? No, it lands safely. Connor turns at third. She's headed home. There's the throw, and she's safe. And Bishop makes it all the way to third as well. So, Lady Tigers now lead 11-4. First pitch to Landis is a strike. Pitch number 2, right down the middle, strike 2. So 0-2 the count. Ball hit right to the pitcher, off her glove. She's going to have to hurry to make the throw. And she got her in time. So, that's 3 outs. We head to the 5th inning with the Guymon Lady Tigers leading the DelCity Lady Eagles 11-4. And as we start the 5th inning, Raya Thibodeau up for the Lady Eagles. Here's the first pitch from Bishop. It's high. That pitch high. Ball 2, 2-0 the count.
There we go. Good. There you go. Reset button. Let's go, Lexi. You got this. I should have put this with rocks. That's what they pop in the screws after you guys touch that one. Want to see what's
Bishop puts on some sunglasses. Apparently the angle of the sun making it tough on her. Thibodeau back in the box, 2-0 count. Make that 3-0. Ball 4, so Thibodeau walked on 4 pitches. First pitch is low for ball 1.
That's not too far away. Yeah, at least your guys' games are only 2 hours. You want to go watch that one play? It's a 4-hour trip.
Ball 2. That's 6 straight now. Bishop not good when they've already taken Beller out for 4-hit batsman. Bishop starts having trouble. Ball hit down the third base line, but hit foul. So that'll end that streak of 6 straight balls with a foul tip for a strike. So 2-1 the count. There's a strike on the inside corner to even the count up at 2-2. Throw to first, dropped it, but able to gather it up before the runner could do anything about it. Here's the pitch. Way ahead of that one. It's hit towards the front end of the dugout. On the third base side, so count will stay at 2-2. Ball looped over in front of the second baseman. Make the throw to first for the out. Thibodeau does advance to second base. Mikowski at the plate now. That one low and inside. Ball 1.
Did you show him Efforts?
Again, low and inside for ball 2. Bishop struggling to find the strike zone. There's a strike. 2-1 now the count. That one low. So 3-1.
Yeah, we play cutting for homecoming. We got enough light. Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah. I hope
That one inside for ball 4, so second walk of the inning. Runners on first and second. Number 22, Jody Wilson, back up at the plate. Wilson RBI singled in her last at bat. Oh, hit off and bloops into right field. That's going to score a run. Meller had stepped off a third. They were going to make the throw there, but runners are able to advance, standing up to second and third. So 11-5 now the score. That bloop didn't even hit out of the dirt, so Jaliana Castillo up. Count 1-0. There's a strike. 1-1 now the count. Throw to third. Is it on time? No.
Good job, Alex.
Mikowski sweat a little bit though. There's a strike. One out, 2 strikes, 2 runners in scoring position. And got her with that third one. Swinging. For out number 2. Shea Sheep up now to bat. Is hit right in the knee at her last at bat. And struck out back in the second inning. First pitch, strike 1. Strike 2. Ball popped up. Curtis raced after but couldn't quite get there in time. That'll make the count 0-2. There's the strike. Strike 3. And the Tigers are out of the inning. They gave up 1 run. And head to the bottom of the 5th, leading 11-5. We'll start out the bottom of the 5th inning. Megan Beller up, strike 1. Megan flew out in her last at bat. Didn't have an RBI single and scored a run earlier. Ball hit solidly towards the third base, but foul. So 0-2 the count. She also struck out in her first at bat. That one hit high, popped on the infield, Shortstop comes in, can't get a hold of it. Well, Beller will be safe at first base. That'll bring up the center fielder, number 12, Joe Quintero.
Go, Joe.
First pitch is low for ball one. Strike one. Evens it up at one apiece. That one in the dirt, so Beller will jog to second. That'll make the count 2-1. That one high. So 3-1 the count now. It's a ball in the dirt. Beller will advance, and pitcher not paying attention as Quintero runs on to second.
Good job, Joe.
Good heads-up move by Joe there. Alex Curtis at bat now. First pitch is high for ball one. That one low for ball two. That one way inside. 3-0 the count. There's the pitch right down the middle for strike one. So a full count, 2 runners in scoring position, nobody out. Guymon leading 11-5. That one hit high, got out in front of it, but a little too far. That's going to fall foul. I said a full count on that last one, but it was just a 3-1 count, but now it will be a full count. And got her swinging for the strikeout. And out number one. The right fielder, Avery Curtis, up. Actually, we've got a pinch hitter in. Number 6, Cami Acevedo. He's a senior. Hitting 300 so far on the season. Our on-base percentage at .611, slugging percentage at .500. That pitch inside. That one swung on for a strike. 1-1 the count. And outside for strike 2. Inside corner. Two runners in scoring position, just one out. That one outside for ball 2. That one hit high and over the backstop. So still 2-2. That one high for ball 3. A full count. He to Acevedo. Hit it straight up. Third baseman comes in, makes the play for out number 2. Oh, now up the lefty, first baseman Annalisa Gonzalez. That one high overhead. Beller's going to score. 12-5. Quintero moves over to third. So 1-0 the count. And Gonzalez is hit. So she'll take her base. Back to the top of the lineup with Elizabeth Connor. Connor scored 3 runs today. Batted in a couple runs as well. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. Hits it straight up to center field. Center fielder makes the run up for the 3rd out. So, the Guymon Lady Tigers add 1 more. And we head to the 6th inning with Guymon leading DelCity 12-5. So as we start the 6th inning, Sarah Fowler, pitcher up for DelCity. Ball hit high towards first base. And Bishop there to make the catch for out number 1. Cambria Yates up. Get into a fielder's choice back in the 4th inning, her last at bat. Was hit by a pitch in the bat before that. First pitch is a ball, so 1-0 the count. A ball hit foul down the right field side. Or strike 1, so 1-1 the count. That one low in the dirt for ball 2. That one high for ball 3, so 3-1 the count to Yates. Yates had some trouble at the beginning of the 5th inning, but got herself straightened out after a couple of batters. And there's a strike right down the pipe for a full count, 3-2. And got her looking for out number 2. That's Bishop's 3rd strikeout of the game. Breonna Lindsay up now. He's 0 for 3 today with a strikeout. Tips off the first one for strike 1.
Dude, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter, man. You gotta shake it. You come here to watch me up. You want to talk about your business? He's like, how'd I play? Well, I was in the car. Just like got it out at least one minute.
Ball hit towards the second baseman. Makes the out. So 3 up, 3 down. In the top of the 6th. As we head to the bottom half of the inning, Guymon leads 12-5. Now up to bat, number 11, CC Sappington. First pitch is strike 1. Second pitch, hit to center field for out number 1. Now up, number 5, Alexis Bishop. Ball hit towards third base. Throw to first is on time for out number 2. You have a different pitcher in the game for DelCity. Fowler's moved over to third. See a number on the pitcher, so sorry I can't tell you her name there. First pitch is outside to Maggie Landis, ball 1. There's strike 1. So 1-1 the count. That one high for ball 2. Ball hit sharply towards third base. Ball dropped by the first baseman, or that would have been out number 3. So Landis on safely at first. And now up to bat, Megan Beller. First pitch, ball 1. Beller scored 2 runs and batted in 1. That one wild pitch in the dirt. That'll advance the runner to second. Finally got to see the pitcher's name. That was Mikowski, who is pitching now. Mikowski was at third place, so her and Fowler just changed positions. Hits solidly to right center. That's going to land safely. That's going to score Landis. And Beller in safely at second base. 13-5 now the score. And Beller picks up her second RBI of the game.
Let's go, Joe. Come on, Joe.
Joe Quintero up to bat. Ball 1 in the dirt. There's the pitch. It's low and inside for ball 2. Ball hit to center field, short. It's going to fall in. So Beller jogging around, but now she'll pick up the pace and she'll score easily as Quintero's in safely at second base. And that'll make the score 14-5. Number 1, Alex Curtis, the catcher, up to bat. A little 2-out rally here as the Lady Tigers have scored 2 runs with 2 outs. First pitch is low for ball 1. Ball hit solidly towards right field. Right fielder looks like she's there for out number 3. So the Lady Tigers add 2 in the bottom of the 6th as we head to the 7th. It's Guymon 14, DelCity 5. And we're ready to start the top of the 6th inning. Rhea Thibodeau up to bat, and that one slipped out of Bishop's hand and just kind of doted its way up. She's getting a good laugh out of that one. So ball 1. Yes, strike 1. Right down the pipe. Thibodeau scored 2 of the Lady Eagles' 5 runs. She hits that one solid to left center. And left fielder makes the play there for out number 1. Ball hit towards second base, scoops it up, the scoop pass over to first for out number 2. Mikowski up to bat. That one inside for ball 1. First out, that was Cecil Sappington who had taken Arrington's place out. Off the second shortstop's glove. I don't know if Beller had stepped in front. It might have distracted her a little bit, but either way, Mikowski is safe on first base. And Jody Wilson up to bat now. Jody's 3 for 3 today. An RBI and a run scored. That pitch low, runner trying to steal. Doe is on time, runner is out. Beautiful play. And that is the ball game. As the Guymon Lady Tigers have defeated the DelCity Lady Eagles 14-5. We thank you for joining us on PTCI Channel 2 for Guymon Lady Tiger Softball. We hope you'll join us again. Good day.